Fortnite is one of the funnest games of all time, and from the moment I picked up my controller and started playing, I haven't looked back. I mean, with the constant updates, cool new skins, and game mechanics that always keeps you on your toes, the fun just keeps on rolling. But do you ever get the feeling Fortnite might have missed a couple things when they developed the game? Like if they just added a few things, it might make the gameplay way better? Well, with that in mind, here are 4 things that would make Fortnite 50 times better. Number 1, if you've been playing Fortnite for any length of time, you will almost certainly have come across drivable vehicles. And while this can be a great way to get around the map, travel with your homies, or just roll around with your mobile escape plan, it is missing one important feature: door locks. I mean, go to almost any car in real life, and what will they have? Door locks, right? Why is that? To keep the riffraff out. Well, I mean, you don't want any old stranger just climbing into your vehicle, not when they can do all kinds of bad things to you, especially if you're the driver. Mainly because you have no real way to defend yourself if you're the driver. They could shoot you, shoot your car, or even steal your car, and with you doing all that really hard work not to crash into every little thing on the map and keeping it gassed up, why can't we at least keep the vehicles to ourselves? At least just a little bit, maybe until we get out of it? You know what I mean? If Fortnite can make it so that a basic vehicle can transform into a supercar in mid-game, I'm sure door locks probably wouldn't be very difficult to include. That's just a guess though. If you're enjoying the content, how about clicking that subscribe button and joining the 3 Gaming Yetis family? Your support means the world to us, and it allows you to get notified when we drop new content or do giveaways. Alright, let's get back to it. Number 2. If you look at any of the more modern Fortnite maps, you will notice that certain parts of the map have large bodies of water. I mean, most of the maps are islands, right? And with water being a big part of the game, why can't we have the ability to hold our breaths underwater? We could shoot underwater and through water, but nothing is more annoying than trying to escape incoming gunfire only to realize that you'll have to pop up from the water in a very predictable pattern, right? Some players have gotten good at this timing, and they can easily eliminate players by predicting where they will pop up once they go underwater. Now, I'm not saying we should be able to be underwater forever, but just like we have a sprint bar, we should have a breath hold bar when we go underwater. It would make sense to be able to hold your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, right? That's probably enough to be able to throw off the predictability of your swimming, so that you can at least escape a gunfight if things aren't going as planned. Or maybe if you just want to check out some coral buddies hanging out on the bottom, or do some fish watching, right? Number 3. Fortnite is always coming out with new skins and collaborations, which are cool, but it also means that you'll find a lot of the same skins running around on the map, and that can feel a little less than unique, right? It's like you spend all this hard-earned money just to look like some other player on the battlefield. I thought the coolest item they created were the superhero skins, because they allowed a really good degree of modification and uniqueness to your character. But I kinda wish they would add something like a vest that has the ability to be modified. You could have patch locations, holsters, mag pouches, backpacks, slap juice holders. The list could go on. These vests could be taken on or off. They could be used to create the uniqueness that you're looking for without completely changing the entire skin beneath. This kind of item would really add to the number of cosmetic items that could be added to the game, especially when a lot of people are really kind of blah about the selection in the item shop. I mean, just looking at the reactions on the current item shop, and you'll see that a lot of players really hate the selection these days. How about adding some variety to the game with some more moddable items? Alright, moving on to number 4. I'm sure this is going to be controversial, but in previous chapters, didn't the llamas used to move around and have good items in them? I mean, now all they are is basically piñatas sitting on the battlefield with nothing good in them. At least nothing that you can't already get from a chest. Why even have them on the battlefield if they aren't going to be worth the time it takes to open them? The best llamas were the ones that would try to escape from you, because usually they had something worth your time in them. And if you and your teammates were exceptionally lucky, you could find a whole herd of them just chilling, ripe for the picking. Now every time I see llamas, I'm like, I'm good, so I just roll on past and leave them be, with their weird looking expression. I mean, what's up with those eyes? Well, there's my 2 cents for whatever they're worth. I'm sure you all have things you'd like to see in the game, So here's your chance to let us know what you think the game is missing. Do you agree with the changes I would make if I were CEO of Fortnite? But then again, maybe these ideas are just complete rubbish. Either way, let us know in the comments. And until next time we meet, we'll see you on the battlefield. Peace.